I do communicate with my drivers, the cars that I lease out to. I do talk to a lot of people. I do take a lot of surveys. I do get into cars very often and interview drivers with their permission. And I got to say, the more and more I look at Uber, this to me sounds like the most promising category, right? As you know, those guys, and I've driven UberX, right? And in the days where you could still make money with UberX, but I quickly hopped to XL, then to SUV, then to SUV Lux, and then now more private, right? So I've set up a limo company. But within the limo company, within the car leases, this is where I'm going, concentrating, right? If you can pick up one of these suckers here for $10,000 at an auction, right? A car that maybe has 80, 90,000 miles, a Toyota Sienna or a Honda Odyssey or a Dodge, one of these Chryslers, Chrysler Pacificas, you got yourself a good business. Especially if you have a big family, so you can have it for like multi-use, right? The key here is that the car takes 6 passengers, right? The key here is that you can get this car into multiple categories, and you know, that is the route I would go. Would not spend all too much money, but I would definitely try and find a diamond, a good deal, right? I really search for good deals, right? I'll go through Craigslist, I'll go through the auction websites. I want to see a good deal, right? I'm not desperate and will walk into a dealership and buy the car on day one. No, I'll spend time and I'll know, you know what, I bought the car. 9 out of 10 cars that I buy, I know I bought them at the right price. And I beg you to listen to this. Don't say, oh my God, I've got an XL now, I've got to get out there and start. No, take your time. Even take it 2 or 3 weeks, hunt and find the right car. Even if I'm here in California, could mean the car's coming from Florida or Texas or from Colorado, right? I want to get the right deal. Now, this car can double up in X, you know, so if you have a very quiet time, you could maybe switch over to combination XXL. Suddenly you get an X trip and you get out of there and you head off to another busy area, switch off again, try and remain like Friday or Saturday nights, exclusively on XL and Lyft Plus, so that you're targeting 4 or more passengers, right? Generally the people that will hire these cars are people that will be going to airports. They usually have a lot of luggage, they usually have kids. It's usually 4, 5, 6 passengers, right, and luggage. And guess what? If you pay super close attention in this category to service, car clean outside, car clean inside, smells good, not overpowering, but smells good, maybe eucalyptus oil, have some mints on board, some waters on board. This is a category where you can really get tips. The UberX category, the economy category, is not really cut out to make a lot of tips. You'll pick up $1 or 2, right? But this one here, if you give people a superior service, especially a family, and the father or the mother can see, hey, this guy's really driving safe, he's getting my kids to and us to the airport so we can fly off to Hawaii. Hey, this fare cost me 15, let me give him another $5 or $7, right? That is the category where you can achieve this, right? Now, if you venture off into SUVs for XL, understand that you also are venturing off into a category, whether you're going into a Yukon or anything like that. Yes, it can fit into this category perfectly, but you're opening up a big cost, a weekly cost, and that is gasoline. So you want to look at cars, you know, maximum V6 motor, you know, 3.5 liter or so, doesn't burn up too much gas. You can get anywhere from, you know, 22 to 35 miles. But the moment you start venturing off into the Yukon country or GMCs, which all work here very well, right, because they have enough seats, your gas price is going to go up. So to make the right margins, let's recap. Choose the right category in the 80, 90 to 100,000 mile range. Should not cost you more than $10,000, $11,000. Make sure the gas mileage is low and you will be making money as long as you have this car registered in 4 to 5 categories. Right? Now, within this Uber XL category, there is a luxury category built in here. Let's say I have, money's really not an object, right? I want to jump into this category. I also want to start building out my private clients. I want to register a limo company. California register a TCP. They have different names for it around the country. You can, by the way, Business Rocket Cars.net has the best prices to do that, right? Now I have a private company going. There will be so many people that will approach you and say, hey, we want you as our driver, as our full-time driver. We want you to drive our kids because you drive great, you drive safe, right? So you're opening up a whole new world of revenue. You're not relying 100% on Uber, 100% on Lyft. No, but you've spent that $800 to $1,200 and you've set yourself up an LLC. You've set yourself up a TCP. You go get the car wag, you pay a couple of extra charges to the DMV, and you're on your course for a limo license. You're opening up a whole new revenue stream within Excel, right? Now, black, I would say, black on black is the way to go. I would try and keep it within like a limousine color, safe color there. And if you want to go a little bit more luxurious and you want to be in Lyft, you want to be in Uber, and you definitely want to have a good car for a limo company, the private TCP license, I would invest and buy the Mercedes Metris, M-E-T-R-I-S. I'm going to show a picture right here at this moment. You see which car I'm talking about. And this car smells luxury right away. So you're getting an XL trip and you're picking up a group of people in this. They're like, okay, we being spoiled, it will pay off, you will get it back in tips, right? But only go out and spend this money if you are prepared to spend another $800 to $1,200 on your private limo license and your LLC, and you want to start building out clients. Do you know over the years how many hundreds of drivers I've helped build out their own private company, right? Where I consult for them, or let them do a course on ridesharedrivingschool.com so that they understand how to recruit drivers, what marketing techniques they can use to fill this car as a private limo company. So I'm telling you, there's two roads you can approach with the XL. You go cheap, and I'm not saying that a Honda Odyssey is cheap. You want to buy it cheap at the right price, right? You want to have the best margins, best gas prices, or you add to it a third dimension, a limo company, and you step it up because, hey, you've got the money, or you have the down payment, and you have the credit to buy that Mercedes Metris at the right price. I can't see any other equivalent, right, where it smells like luxury, right, and you still have a good. This Metris has great gas mileage. I've driven it a few times, right. But you know, I would strongly not advise getting something like a Yukon with like a super high gas guzzler for this category, right? Maybe if you were to add the private limo license to it, yes, I would invest into a Yukon, which would be a whole lot more than that Mercedes Metris. You look at that Mercedes Metris, it's a car where you could take people to Vegas, right? It's a car where you could drive a big family down to Disneyland and get a nice tip, right? So that car will pay off. So I hope those two avenues are clear. If they're not, you know, my email, my number are underneath this video. If you want to join with Uber, my link is bonus.rideshareprofessor.com. It will take you to my Uber page, or just follow my Lyft link if you want to sign up with Lyft, or if you did sign up and you did not get your bonus, just follow the steps underneath this video. Anything you wish to have clarified about Excel, anything you need to know before you start, or anything you need to really get clarity on in the first few weeks as you're out there learning, you have my number, you have my email. I would be excited to share more information on Excel. And I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to wish you a fantastic day or evening whenever you're watching this. I wish you, your family, your friends, just tons of positivity coming your way. Always drive safe. Let's keep it real. Let's keep the comments positive. Let's keep on pushing for our rights in the rideshare industry. Drive safe.